Hello and welcome back to another episode of Twisted Iron Projects. In today's episode, we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to be going over a quick initial impression and review of the NC Tool Company 80-pound round horn anvil. Now, they did not sponsor this, since I had just been looking for an anvil for a good long while, and ran across NC Tool Company on a website called Centaur Forge, and I really like their pricing as well as the design of their anvil. And so I decided to give him a shot, and so far, I've got to say I'm actually very impressed. A little bit disappointed in the boxing of it. It would be nice to see them have a little bit more stabilized inside there, because I've noticed when I first opened up this box, or received it I should say, the legs have stabbed through the side of the box, and that leads me to believe that it's kind of bouncing around during shipping, and we all know how like UPS and USPS are, and not being the most careful of people. I would imagine even more so with an 80-pound anvil. Because let's admit, nobody wants to carry around an 80-pound anvil. So now that we got it unboxed, it's goodbye to Old Faithful, my 55-pound anvil. Hello to my new 80-pound NC Tool anvil. I'm really looking forward to using this. It is a little bit big for my stump, so I'm going to have to change out my anvil stand. Just a heads up here, I'm going to do a ring test starting in just a couple seconds, so turn down your volume. Now, it does come with a 1/2-inch pitcher hole, as well as a hardy hole that is a 1-inch, and I guess it uses 7/8 hardy shanks, so I'm going to have to adjust some of my tooling that I've made to make bigger shanks for it. It has some turning cams on the heel, as well as a 2.5-inch clip horn that I think is going to come in very handy. The turning cams I see myself possibly using in the future, but not nearly as much as more than likely that clip horn. It does have some sharp edges. Back by the turning cams, not very sharp, but actually on the face of the anvil they're pretty sharp, so I'm going to radius those off so I don't end up cutting into anything. But all in all, I'm very happy with this anvil. And say, here we are going to heat up a little bit of metal, give it a couple whacks, and right off the bat, I do notice that I'm having to put less effort into my hammer strikes, less force, to get even more material moved. So that is making me very happy with it. Having that extra mass definitely seems to help. It does still ring a little bit even with my chain on it and some magnets, so I'm thinking about putting a small rubber mat underneath it to see if that'll help out. But it's not too terrible, not overpowering. But it is moving the metal quite well. I am very happy with it. This anvil, I really gotta say thank you to Centaur Forge. Their customer service was very helpful and helped me pick out this anvil, as well as telling me the availability, as well as their whole process of ordering through them. Very helpful customer service, so thank you guys very much, Centaur Forge. And again, this is not sponsored by anybody. I've just been looking for an anvil, and I kind of haven't seen any reviews on this anvil, so I figured I'd do one myself. It is nice having an actual round horn to help me draw out the metal better, and again, just everything about this anvil is helping me do more work with less effort than my old 55-pounder. So I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. I will do a lot more work on it and do an update video in a couple of months to let you guys know how it's turning up. Make sure nothing goes wrong with it or anything. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And there's my beautiful girlfriend in the background by the forge, trying to keep warm by the fire. So it is a little bit cold out today, so I'm not going to be doing too much foraging on it, but I will get some more projects finished on this in the future. I have a lot of projects planned actually. But as for initial review of this, I'm extremely happy. NC Tool Company, you guys did a great job on this. Centaur Forge, thank you again for all the help, and your customer service was great. I really look forward to doing more business with you guys in the future, and if you're interested in this anvil and you're in the market right now, to everybody watching, definitely check it out. I'll leave a link below. That's it for today. So stay classy, party on.